Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're at Target for fall 2025, even though it's not a Thursday. Are you ready? Let's shop. So here we are. I had to come to Target because a little birdie told me the fall 2025 threshold mostly items are out. And so here it is. I actually got really lucky. My store did have what I believe is most of the collection available. 30 and 25 for these cloche situations. Let me tell you something about these pumpkins. I kind of love, look at the finishing. Did you see that finishing underneath? That little like button looking situation at the bottom? I really, really like that. These two are not necessarily like my vibe, like my colors, but they're very, very nice. We're going to see a Halloween one, exactly the same Sees, but like Halloween vibes, and it's very nice. These are cool, not necessarily for me, but they are very, very cool. There's more to that colorful collection. This pumpkin I thought was, pretty nice, but my very favorite, the rattan items. Look at this vase. It's so nice. The ears, aka the handles, love. $35. A lot of the actual stickers on the shelves were the right price. And that's when I love to be in here, because now Target barely puts the price on the actual items, even though you will see me looking for the item, for the price on the item, because that's just what I'm used to, But I'm trying to train myself to just like let it go. Let it go. Let it go like Elsa, This little floral arrangement, here it is. That's all I can say about it. Like, it's okay. By the way, those gold pumpkins that we saw at the very beginning, really cute. And now here they are in glass. You get 3 different colorways. These, again, very colorful. I guess these would be the pumpkins that would go with the colorful bird candle holder that we saw in that vase. Actually, is right back there. You can kind of see it right there. I guess those would be the pumpkins that go with that colorway, if you will. $35 for this little mossy bowl, if you will. These baskets, here they are restocked, but they're not necessarily new. They've been here before. $45. And then that small one is actually $30. Very pretty display, which makes me happy. I love that. These little ruffles are cute. And at first I was like, all right, it's okay. But then I realized, oh wait, there's more. Love the print. Like, I love that side way better. The moment when I realized my nails match the pumpkins. As you know, usually when I notice that my nails match the decor, I get a little excited. But yes, lots of glass pumpkins that have like an open bottom, so you could always put a candle, like an LED candle in there. Look at this one. Really like that. The green. Again, I don't like the little triangular little print on the other side, but what I would consider the front print, very nice. Here's some more candle holders that go with that colorful collection. $5 for this one, I believe. I think that's what I figured out. Because at first I'm like, wait, what? What tag goes with what? $10 for the candles. I do own a set of these candles from like 2 years ago. I think I have them in like the ivory. They're fine, they're just regular tapered candles. And here we go again. These are like my favorite items out of this entire fall collection. These pumpkins, look at the stem. Look at the stem. If you know, you know. And that's all I will say. 20 and 25. These are nice. I really like these pumpkins. Isn't this nice? And also they have the open bottom, so you could put a little pillar candle situation in there and make it glow, These are the $35 wreaths. It's okay. Nothing to, have a frenzy about, if you will. Look at these bead taper candles. I thought this was so interesting. And see, they go pretty well actually with that 3-piece set of the colorful collection. I thought that was nice. $25 for the cult classic throw blanket that they do year after year. Here are the pumpkins in the clear glass for $25. And here's another one of those throw pillows with the little, edge, the little ruffle edge with the different prints. This wreath, the leaves are actually okay. And the wreath itself is okay. It's just not my color that I'm going for this season, but I do like it. I like the yellow more than I would like an orange vibe, The orange vibe is not it for me, but a yellow I could possibly do. Now here are all the candles. They all range from like $10, $15, $20. Here's the tiny baby pumpkins. I was trying to figure out the word, but it's woven. The woven pumpkins, if you will. But they also have the glass ones. And even these tiny babies are open at the bottom, which is nice. Now here's the matching garland to that wreath that we saw before. These leaves, it's $30. And the ones on the wreath, like they're like a little crunchy. There's like a little crunch, which I was thinking like, well, I guess like in real life, in the wild, the leaves at that point would be a little crunchy, but I don't know. It's not, Now this wreath, and don't worry, I'm putting it back, but we're going to bring it back around because I'm kind of obsessing over it. And I'm considering this being my fall wreath. Now these box wreaths have gone up to $50. I remember when they used to be $40. Then they were like $45 for the past 2 years or so. And now they're $50. Now they're $50. Yeah. But I do feel like they are the better wreaths here at Target. Look at this one again. What do you think? Even though there's like a little bit of that burgundy and a little bit of orange, everything is very muted. And I feel like the greenish, brownish leaves are like the most prominent ones. I really like it. And I do have those deep burgundy stems in my house. And then I also have like the brown stems. So it's like the wreath at the front door. This is the way I'm this is the way I'm figuring it out in my head. But I want you to help me with it. By the way, these cashmere feel, faux cashmere, if you will. They did feel nice though. Those throw blankets did feel soft. And so did these leaves. Do you see these stems? If I'm not mistaken, I think these stems are causing a bit of a frenzy. Oh wow, I didn't notice in the store, but my nails kind of match these. Just saying. Here's where it really supposed to be. So the stems are 12. And like I said, I really think that those were pretty good. I love the color. That colorway I can get with. But going back to the wreath, I'm thinking, I don't know, I think it's beautiful. I think it's nice. And I feel also like it's cohesive with the stems that are around on the inside of my home. Right? Like that's the way I'm figuring it out in my mind. Like, wait. But I also just looking at the wreath, it just like, it gave me that feeling, it sparked joy, if you will. It sparked joy, as Marie Kondo says it should, if you're going to purchase, So there's that. Let me know what you think. What do you think of that wreath? Should I get it? Should that be my fall wreath? I'm getting to the point where like I really need to narrow it down and figure it out because, hello, fall is almost over. I am just kidding. I don't want to trigger anyone. And if you're triggered by that, then listen, maybe this is not it then. Maybe this is not the channel. Not that I trigger people all the time, but I'm just saying. Obviously, we joke. We joke, you know? It's a joke. Here's that pumpkin that I was talking about. Isn't that cool? It's $30. I was like, whoa, I do like these, but wow, 30. The pillow's cool. Like if you're doing a Halloween situation, this is it. Like, look at all these. What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Like, it's nice. A little fringe there. It's different for Halloween. Like, I feel like it's a little, it's definitely way more, oh, this was so soft, so soft. It's way more different than what Target has done in the past. $45 for the blanket. This is melamine. It's a nice large platter, and it's $12. And then a lot of silver. And some of like the marble. It's kind of like some of the usual suspects, you know? These are always here for the most part, except for this tray. This tray is definitely new. At least it's new to me. I've never seen it in my store before. It's $35. And then these trays are also part of the usual suspect collection. They're $35. But look at the Halloween. I don't know. I think the Halloween is pretty like, it's kind of like Halloween, high-end Halloween. Like it has a little bit of sophistication, and we are going to see a little bit more of the Halloween collection because they have these haunted houses. So good. But, you know, it's coming up. First, these green vessels, which are definitely new. My first time seeing them. They're pretty cool, you know. Here they are. If you're looking for smaller vessels. These are also new. It's a cool shape. This is another wreath that I considered. Like I said, like I'm okay with this little bit of brown with some yellow tans, what have you. But it's just not it. Like the other one is really truly the one that sparked that joy. You know, like the boxed one is really, really good. Don't forget, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you love it? Should I get it? Let's vote. I should do a poll. I should try to figure out how to do a poll on here. If I could figure out how to put a poll on the video, is that a thing? I feel like it should be a thing. I'll do it. I'm going to do it if I can figure it out. Now, here are these baskets. We've seen these baskets before. The lids do come completely off. It's just that they're, you know, attached together until you purchase and take them home. $50 for this larger one. We've seen them before, but they've been restocked. I do like these. I feel like they do feel nice and like, you know, well made, nice quality. Here is part of the Studio Mcgee collection that we pretty much have seen, but it's still the fall collection. So I figured we're already here. Let's take a look at it again real quick. When I saw that blanket, I was like, okay, fur. Wow. These pillows, I love this colorway. I'm just loving all things brown. Anything that has brown in it, a part of, combined. Like, look at this pillow. So nice. These are some of the vessels. Like this one is like that paper mache, super lightweight. But I would say get the one from Home Goods, you know? Unless you need like a small one like this. Like all of these vessels are very small. And nowadays I'm all about like that, like a larger, I've said it before, like I want all things big. I want all things like oversized and just large. This painting is on sale for $49, 48 and change. Here's more of those tapered candles, but these have like a little zhuzh, you know, so they're $15. The silver snuffer for $10. Now these I hadn't seen. I don't remember seeing these at all. I like them. I like them a lot. Like if I was a silver girly right now, I'm not in my silver era, so they're not for me, but that little braided part, It gets me every time. Like, I love speaking of braided, look at this. You know, like that just gets me. And speaking of oversized also, like I love how chunky this table is. Like it's so chunky, so thick. I love it. It's $150. If I'm not mistaken, this is like one of the items from the Fall Studio Mcgee collection that a lot of people did like, that a lot of people were saying is like a good purchase, is this side table. Now this side table I really love. I love the legs. Like look at the feet and the legs and all the things, the stem, whatever all of that is called. It's on sale too for $150. The wood one might be on sale too because I looked at the actual tag on the table, but some of the stickers that were on the shelf were actually like a lower price. So a lot of these are on somewhat of a sale. See what I mean? This was originally $130 and now it's $110 for the ottoman. Love the colors here and the print. So good. And then the stuff up top we've seen. The stuff, you know, the florals, the arrangements. Here are those houses. How good. I think this is actual wood. And they light up. The haunted houses. Aren't these good? I love how they're like just super simple. Like simple, but they light up at the same time. And then there's also those like a lot of details. And like I said, it felt like wood. Even if it's not real wood, it certainly looked and felt like it. Like, look at it. I'm pretty sure it is wood. These are good. I mean, the larger one is $40. The smaller one is $20. Super nice. And just all black like that. I love it. And then the rest of the, or not the rest, but some of the Halloween collection is like this burgundy. $20 for these candle holders right here. But it's like a lot of black and a lot of deep burgundy. I think it's really nice. What I don't love is how much snake involvement there is. Like, seriously. That is scary. You know, like I get it. These are $12 because of the snake skin. And then there's this pumpkin with the lid. The lid comes off. It's just like a pumpkin bowl. It's that deep burgundy. Super nice. $20. Like if you like Halloween or decorate for Halloween or what have you, these are like, it's like Halloween elevated a little bit. Like look at the details on this glass pumpkins. It's like florals on there. That's cute. Haute couture. The vessel itself is nice. The smell? Don't do it. I did not like how that smelled. $20 for the wreath. Doesn't have a lot, like, I mean, it has a lot going on kind of, but it's not like a full wreath as you can see, since it's like the wire style. A little candelabra. If I could get it out. Candelabra. Here are the snakes, like I was saying before. 12, 20, 12. All of these snakes definitely would frighten me. Definitely, you know, I see why. Look at this. There's a candle. No. It's too scary. It's too much for me. I cannot do the snake. Moving on. This iron giant. What are these called? What is that? Velvet? Cauldron. $45. It's huge. It's very, very large. Then I saw it over here. I was like, let me give you a better look. It has the little feet. It has all the things. The handle moves, all of that. Like it's good. Do you see the details? Do you see how the bottom looks like a spider web? I thought these were really cute. Look at this. Like that shape. It's like a tulip. It's giving tulip shape. A little hand on the top of this drink dispenser. $20. How cool would it be? You have a Halloween party. I used to throw Halloween parties back in my day, guys. I mean, it was a time for sure. But imagine having the Halloween party and then whatever drink you make it red and it comes out of this vessel and it's red. Yeah. Oh, I was pointing to that little onesie because I'm just like, why? Who does that? Who does that? People. As my mother would say, you want to know something my mother would say? I think I mentioned it the other day. Not only can you put it to match, but also people. People do it. People go there. People live there. Well, people leave things in the wrong section of Target all the time. These are coasters, but look at how bumpy it is, right? So like, how is it that your glass is going to sit on there securely for the coastering if it has all those little bumpies? I don't get it. I think it's more for show. But there you have it. I thought this was cute. A cheese board with the knife. Halloween vibes. Like, look at the knife. The knife is so like, it's giving vintage. It's giving a little bit scary, you know, like I see it. I see the vision. Pick your poison. Very large platter. And all of these are ceramic over here. Like, this is not melamine or some other material. Look at this. I love this. The handle, the spout, everything. Everything about it. Very cool. A little skull action. 20 and 10. And more snakes. Now, look at this. This is all wobbly. And I'm like, wait a minute. Tell me it ain't so. Like, why is this all wobbly like this? But it's because it's supposed to have these little rubber feet. So if you're getting this, make sure you have the little rubber feet. And there's your snake to scare everybody. Everything was so nicely displayed, and I just love it when it's like this. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.